Good morning, gladiators. Happy Monday. I'm so glad to have you back again today. So, we are working on January 25th through the 29th. So, when you get a chance, please review the week at a glance. You'll know what we are working on. Before we get started, for those that did fail the test, I submitted, actually emailed you the test over the weekend, the retest. So, please make sure you complete that by 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock today. If not, your grade will remain as is. Any assignments that were for the first part of this grading period have been locked if they were the assignments prior to last Monday. All the assignments of this past week, will be locked on Sunday. So please make sure you work on those missing assignments. Okay. Let's see. And work on that project. That project is coming up soon. Will be due next Monday. Okay, my angels. So today we're going to be talking about Europe's culture. What I want you to do to get an understanding is you're going to click here on this link here and watch the video. And we're going to talk a little bit about Europe's culture. So today you're going to be able to describe cultural characteristics of Europe and find differences and similarities to my own culture. So you're going to compare your culture to theirs. Think about food, religion, language, things that you celebrate, your norms, your traits. How are they either similar or different to the ones in Europe? So again, culture is beliefs, customs, and traditions of a specific group of people. So this would mean, if you're a certain culture, more than likely you and all your family members are going to follow those same cultures as your grandparents did, and so on and so on. So this goes back to hundreds and hundreds of years, and usually it does not change. It remains the same. So when we talk about culture, you want to take a deeper look at elements of culture. So think of the ethnicity, which is the origin where the ancestors came from. So my ancestors came from Mexico. So I have a little bit of that, the cultural elements that I picked up from Mexico, such as Espanol. I speak Spanish. My religion is Christian Catholic, right? So I'm Catholic. So predominantly the people from Mexico are Catholic. Of course, our art, we follow art that maybe somebody from Mexico or your culture would have picked up. Traditions, these are the events that we practice repeatedly. So this could be maybe Dia de los Muertos. I'm going to be honest, I just learned about that when I watched Coco. I never really followed it. And, even though my ancestors did, I didn't. But Coco really open up my eyes to a lot of things. So if you don't know what Coco is, it is a movie that talks about culture, and it's really about Dia de los Muertos. So that'll give you an idea of what culture is and how those traditions keep going. Obviously, food. So food would be, in my culture, would be tacos, rice, beans, enchiladas, even maybe tortillas. Let's see, sports. In my culture, they play a lot of football, so that would be soccer. But in the United States, though we play some soccer, we mainly play football, right? Regular pigskin football. And then architecture, so that also makes a big difference in the cultural elements of some of the buildings from your culture. Greek, maybe Parthenons, right? So depending on what culture you're from, you may have some type of those elements in your building structures. This could even include your home. Music, the music that we listen to, the dance, the flamenque, right? The dances that we do here that we learned in Mexico, maybe we're going to do it here in the United States. And of course, the historical events that we pick up from our ancestors. So, what I want you to do is I want you to compare. Thank you. I want you to compare your culture to the culture of Europe. Are their cultural traits the same as yours? Okay, so please follow along with that. Just do a compare and contrast. So many elements of culture and societies have been influenced by other cultures. These are examples of cultural diffusion. Cultural diffusion, my favorite two words. We talk about this all year round. Cultural diffusion are the elements, are the ideas that we pick up from one culture to another and how we are spreading that to another society. All right, so think about those cultural elements. Think about cultural diffusion. Think about, did you pick up or learn something from Europe that you currently do, or maybe they picked up something from your culture. Something to think about. All right, and then today you're going to work on this Europe culture activity. You will choose one of the videos below to watch, then answer the questions on the next slide. So choose any one of these videos. I think I probably like this one because I see the word spaghetti and I love spaghetti, but they're all different, right? But it says Germany, where spaghetti comes from Italy, but maybe it's culture diffusion. Who knows, right? So look at that. Let me know. And then you're going to tell me the title. Which video did you watch? Why did you choose that video? Why? So I would have chosen eating spaghetti ice cream in Germany. Okay, that sounds weird. I would put that there. Now it makes sense. Why did you choose that video? I originally chose it because I thought it was talking about spaghetti. Describe some of the elements of culture in the video. So you're gonna watch a video. Tell me what elements did you find. So if they're talking about spaghetti, it's probably going to be about food. That's one of the cultural elements. And you could also put Germany. Were the examples of culture diffusion in the video? So you're going to tell me, were there some examples? And if so, what were they? And what did you learn or what surprised you in this video? So like in my case, what surprised me is eating spaghetti ice cream in Germany. So that is what you're working on today, my angels. All right, so let's have fun with this assignment, and I will see you in a bit.